Hey guys, this is Troy here. This is part 2 of the boat restoration project. Here's a photo of the EVINRUDE motor I've been talking about. The cover off, you can see everything got all nice and shiny, but I cleaned it up myself actually before I took these photos. This is one before, and it cleaned up pretty good with a little bit of motor cleaner. Here's a shot with the carburetor off, which is kind of where we left off. It's still drying with the silicone, so we decided to have a look inside of the cylinders and see how they looked. Just 10 bolts later, the head popped off, and we got a look of this. And you can see there's a good bit of carbon that's built up over the years. I don't think the tops have been taken off since 55 when it was put on there. We hand cleaned everything off as best we could. Here's the top of the cylinder, and this is what it looked like after we cleaned it. We popped everything back together and wanted to work on the lower a little bit. We wanted to change the impeller because it had obviously gone bad. So we just took a few screws out and it popped right out. And here's a view of actually up inside there. Now it was pretty simple to do. The drive shaft just runs up. We removed a couple screws, took the plate off. This is the old impeller, worn out a little bit, so we put a new one on there. This is the oil that was still in the lower. It smelled something like rancid milk. So we pumped a good bit of fresh stuff on there and even took off the fishing line off the old prop. Now we put everything back together and had some pretty promising results. When we got done with it, this is what was left inside of that bucket. However, the next day, things had changed a little bit. The motor wouldn't turn over, it just backfired, made a little bit of noise, and that was it. Wouldn't do anything. So next we're going to really try to adjust the high and low speeds on the carburetor some more and make sure that those are set right. And then from there we're just going to have to see what happens next and try to diagnose the next problem. So stay tuned and we'll keep you posted on what's going on.